Code authors use Git for version control and GitHub for sharing or distributing the versions of their code. However, from the perspective of academic writing, research milestones are a little different because those milestones are documented by the point of publication. These milestones need to be easily documented so we can cite and highlight our research. In addition, for long-term retention, we want to store our milestones in archival repositories. The difference between a code repository such as GitHub and an archival repository is that code repositories focus on current workflow and versioning, while an archival repository focuses on long-term retention and preservation for posterity. You already know you can share your current data and scripts via GitHub, but you may not know that GitHub also allows us to mark versions of our work at major inflection points. With archival repositories, we document those major moments, such as when you produce an article or other published expression. In this case study, I'll show you how to easily import a GitHub version, that is, a GitHub release, into an archival repository. While there are many available archival repositories, we'll use Zenodo for its ease of use and automatic minting of digital object identifiers, or DOIs. In this demonstration, we'll start with GitHub code for a repository of code that analyzes census data, produces some visualizations, and generates a website as our report expression. With more rigor, we could author a journal article, but we can imagine this example website as a type of publication. So we have our GitHub repository of code, analysis, and report expression. While our research could be ongoing, we want to treat this moment of publication or pre-publication as a milestone. To do that, we'll just make a GitHub release. Think of this as a version. Let's add some metadata to describe and document the release. Now on to Zenodo.org. Zenodo is an open science archive operated by CERN, and we want to deposit our GitHub release as our pre-publication milestone that consists of datasets and code, plus any research papers or report expressions we developed. To make this super easy, we'll log into Zenodo using our GitHub account that hosts our repo releases. Now navigate to the GitHub subpage at our logged in Zenodo, find our target repository, and enable it. Now we get the DOI and the DOI badge as a persistent identifier which serves to cite this step in our research process. And now we can copy the badge and share that in our GitHub repo README file or anywhere else. For example, we can use the actual DOI to update our personal works bibliography associated with our ORCID. ORCIDs are unique, persistent identifiers used to disambiguate researchers. It's a helpful way to enable tracking of your scholarly works. Please note, there are many other archival repositories. Duke University's Center for Data and Visualization Sciences is happy to help Duke University affiliates with questions about research data repositories. You can reach out to us at askdata@duke.edu. This concludes our case study of archiving research milestones into an archival repository and linking the various expressions with persistent identifiers. Thanks for watching.